First tonight at 5:30, thousands of people from across the country gathered in our nation's capital this weekend demanding tougher gun control laws in the wake of the Florida school shooting.
And we spoke to students from the Met School Friday as they prepared to head to the rally. And today we're hearing from them about what it was like. Eyewitness News reporter Steve Nielsen joins us now live in studio with more new at 5:30. Steve?
Well, while the students wanted to talk about the rally and how it affected them, they also wanted to discuss what's next. What now? The crowd gave them chills.
It wasn't just on TV, it was, the blocks of D.C. heard us.
An estimated 500,000 people marched in D.C., calling on lawmakers to enact new gun control laws. It was organized by students at Stoneman Douglas High in Florida, where 17 were killed. We brought you to the Met High School in Providence Friday as some students made signs and boarded buses to be at the rally. Monday, they gathered again to tell us what it was like.
We're in the movement now. I feel like that much said something, people heard it.
It really moved me to see all of the youth come together and to see all the generations come together and just be one.
I think it's pretty impactful, and it might change other people's opinions about what really should be happening.
In Providence, other students gathered at the State House, the same place where earlier this month, Second Amendment supporters called for a focus on mental health instead of guns.
You got to keep going. Every voice counts.
The Met students now are looking to build momentum.
Just voice your opinion, because every opinion matters, and just being able to voice it shows that you're not alone.
And I'm out of age yet, but pre-registering or voting.
Writing letters, showing up to the State House, doing more marches is really going to get the word out there more.
Pre-registering to vote with students, taking advantage of the things that we have around us, and making this movement worldwide. And I'm ready for it. I'm ready to make change for once.
They told me they felt like they were a part of history, but they also know it's only historic if something comes from it, and that's what's motivating them today. I'm Steve Nielsen, Eyewitness News.
In the wake of this weekend's March for Our Lives, lawmakers are looking forward to gun law reform.
Washington correspondent Morgan Wright has more on the legislation which calls on retired members of law enforcement and veterans to protect our schools. It's new at 5:30.
The March for Our Lives rally in Washington was a show of force and an outcry for those affected by gun violence. Protesters demand action, saying enough is enough. Congressman Tom Marino of Pennsylvania introduced new legislation that would require money authorized by the Cops in Schools program be used to hire military veterans and retired police officers to be armed guards in schools.
I can't even begin to imagine what it would be like putting up with having a child killed in a school being shot.
Congressman Marino says teachers don't have the split-second training that law enforcement and military veterans have, which is why he wants to put weapons in the hands of the people who do.
You're going to be facing very experienced military and law enforcement people.
But many disagree putting more guns in schools would not make it any safer. Students spoke out about this issue at the March for Our Lives rally this past weekend.
Trained soldiers don't always hit their mark. The NYPD misses 4 out of every 5 shots.
We need to arm our teachers. We need to arm them with pencils, pens, paper, and the money they need.
We are not there to be military police, to be the armed guards. We are there to help kids learn to read and write.
Senator Chris Murphy of Connecticut says the teachers and parents he's spoken with in Connecticut oppose the idea of arming teachers.
There's no data to support the idea that putting a whole bunch more guns into a building makes it any more safe.
Reporting in Washington, Morgan Wright,